Hello, and welcome to this video about a challenge that many English learners face, translating everything in your head instead of thinking in English. If you've ever found yourself stuck trying to find the perfect words because you're mentally translating from your native language, this video is for you. Today, I'll explain why this happens and share simple steps to help you start thinking in English. Let's get started. First, why do we translate in our heads? The answer is simple. Habit. When you're learning a new language, your brain relies on the language it knows best, your native language. It acts like a safety net, helping you connect English words to familiar ones. At the beginning of your learning journey, this is completely normal and even helpful. But as you advance, this habit can slow you down. It creates a mental barrier between hearing or seeing English and responding naturally. Breaking this habit is key to becoming fluent. The first step to stop translating is building a strong vocabulary. When you don't know enough words in English, your brain fills in the gaps by turning to your native language. To think in English, you need to recognize and understand English words automatically. Start by learning words that you use every day. For example, learn the English words for things in your room, like lamp, chair, or blanket. Practice saying these words to yourself as you see them. This connects the word directly to the object instead of translating it. Next, immerse yourself in English as much as possible. Immersion doesn't mean you have to live in an English-speaking country. It simply means surrounding yourself with English in your daily life. For example, change the language settings on your phone or computer to English. Listen to English music, podcasts, or audiobooks. Watch TV shows or YouTube videos in English. The goal is to make English a part of your environment so your brain gets used to it naturally. One of the most effective strategies is internal dialogue. This means talking to yourself in English in your mind. Start with simple sentences about what you're doing. For example, if you're making breakfast, think, "I'm cracking the eggs. Now I'm adding salt." As this becomes easier, expand your thoughts to describe your plans for the day or how you're feeling. This kind of mental practice helps you form direct connections between English and your thoughts. Another key step is to start asking yourself questions in English. For example, instead of thinking, "What should I eat?" in your native language, ask yourself in English. Then, answer the question in English too. These small moments of self-conversation will slowly replace your habit of thinking in your native language. You should also work on reacting to English without overthinking. For example, if someone says, "How are you?" try not to analyze the question in your native language. Instead, let your brain focus on English and reply automatically with something like, "I'm good. How about you?" This kind of automatic response comes with practice and helps you skip the translation step. Reading is another powerful tool for thinking in English. Choose books, articles, or blogs written in simple English. As you read, try to picture the story or information in your mind without translating. If you see a word you don't know, look it up in an English-to-English dictionary instead of translating it into your native language. This builds your ability to understand and think in English directly. Writing in English can also help train your brain. Keep a journal where you write about your day or your thoughts in English. Don't worry about grammar or spelling at first, just focus on getting your ideas out in English. Over time, this habit strengthens your ability to express yourself naturally without translating. Practicing speaking is equally important. When you talk, try to think of what you want to say in English right away. If you get stuck, don't switch to your native language. Instead, try to explain your idea in another way using English words you know. For example, if you don't remember the word restaurant, you could say, "a place where people eat." This builds your creativity in English and helps you stay in the language. Visualization is another technique that can help. When you learn a new word, don't just memorize its meaning in your native language. Instead, imagine a picture of the word in your mind. For example, if you learn the word flip-flop, picture a surfer with long hair and a surfboard walking to the beach, listening to a reggae song, and really try to imagine the sound of the sandals as they flip-flop against his feet. Your imagination is the key to a rich connection to the word. This creates a direct link between the English word and its meaning. If you try to think in English and get stuck, it's okay. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Remember, fluency doesn't mean perfection. It means being able to communicate your thoughts clearly even if you make some small errors along the way. It's also important to be patient with yourself. Thinking in English won't happen overnight. It's a skill that takes time to develop, just like learning to ride a bike or play an instrument. Celebrate small progress, like thinking of a sentence without translating or understanding a conversation more easily than before. Finally, surround yourself with people who support your learning. If you have friends, classmates, or teachers who speak English, ask them to practice with you. Even short conversations help train your brain to think directly in English. If you don't have opportunities to have conversations, take advantage of AI tools like ChatGPT. Practice live conversations and imagine your AI speaking partner is a friend or teacher. It can be a great way to build muscle memory around speaking and build good habits. To sum up, translating in your head is a habit that can be broken with practice and consistency. Start by building a strong vocabulary and immersing yourself in English. Use techniques like labeling your surroundings, internal dialogue, and visualization. Focus on thinking in phrases, reacting automatically, and learning to explain ideas creatively. Be patient, embrace mistakes, and celebrate your progress. Thank you for watching this video. I hope these tips help you stop translating in your head and start thinking in English more naturally. Keep practicing, and soon you'll find that English becomes second nature. Good luck on your journey to fluency.